Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of How to Get Shit Done. There's a hole in this vinyl siding. You know what that hole in this vinyl siding's from? It's from mowing the lawn. I just hate mowing the lawn. If it was up to me, I'd just round up everything, put down aquarium gravel. You don't need to do it. I mean, that's why your parents had you for the most part. That's why you were born, so they wouldn't have to mow the lawn, so you can mow the lawn. Ranting, sorry, it's mowing the lawn. Stupid. So, today's episode, we're gonna get rid of that hole and put up a new piece of vinyl. You're gonna learn something, like it or not. Here we go. Hi. Things that you will need to successfully remove an old piece of vinyl siding and put in that new piece of vinyl siding. You need yourself a cat's paw or some kind of device that can remove nails. You need yourself a hammer because you have to pound the nails out somehow too. Nails. Roofing nails because they're galvanized and they won't rust. You don't want stuff that rusts. I'm not dropping those. A tape measure. I mean, if you don't have a tape measure, just give up. You have to measure stuff. Don't sit there and complain. It's hard to measure. Fractions are hard. Yeah, it's called being a grown-up. But this is the most important part. Look at this. This is a siding removal tool. And it's just a little piece of metal with that little hook on it. This is going to save you so much time and frustration. If you don't have this little siding removal tool, get ready for disappointment because it's going to be a big part of your life. Sorry. Oh my God. Help me, Tom Cruise. I have a problem. That vent, when I put that vent in, and it's a tight fit, so I can't take that siding off without moving that vent. And I'm not going to move that vent. So I'm going to have to cut that little piece of vinyl siding in place, then cut it, and we'll go from there. So easy job just got hard. I'll be back. Life tips. You can't wear gloves for anything. It just doesn't work. Second tip. You have to make a little notch in here so it overlaps the next piece of vinyl. You can't overlap it if that nailing flange is in the way, so you have to notch it kinda on each end. Another thing. This should come installed, but they have these little widow weeping holes. So if rain does get behind her, it has a way out. Now all I have to do is try to nail this back on without cursing and swearing too much. Little life tips on the vinyl siding. When you go to reattach it, don't put it in the same hole. Move it over. Second tip, you don't drive it all the way home, meaning you don't get it super tight. This nail is snug to the vinyl. It is not tight. This is a plastic product. When the sun hits it, it expands. When it's cool like this, it contracts. It needs room to move due to seasonal temperature changes. If you nail that stuff on tight, guess what? It's gonna buckle. And instead of being nice and straight and sexy, it's gonna be all wavy and wonky. So I'm gonna finish this guy up with my awesome siding removal tool, and I think we will be done. So I'm gonna put you back over here on your tripod, because you, as the viewer, guess what? That's where you live. You live on this tripod. Deal a meal. As I'm putting my tools away, another tip that you should really know about vinyl siding is the way I'm dressed. It's a little chilly billy outside. Usually you don't put vinyl siding on in the winter. It's thin plastic. It breaks. If you notice in the video, I had to stop it and go back in because as I was doing stuff, it broke. It cracked. I don't like that. So I had to go and cut it. And some of you may ask me, what do you cut it with? I just cut it on the miter saw. Miter saws can do a lot of things. So that was a very quick lesson on how to change out vinyl siding. Well, vinyl siding cracks so easy and you get holes from horrible lawn mowing. Why do we have it? It's very low maintenance. It's very cheap to put on. It's easy to put on once you figure it out. Once it's on, get yourself a siding removal tool. If you own a house, rent a house, whatever, you need that little siding removal tool. It's $3. It'll help you out. It's better than getting a leak in the house through a little hole that you could have fixed. You put nails in it. It's done. Anybody can do it. Anybody. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you learned a little bit. I'll see you next time. Bye.